you Trekkies and TV addicts, don't mean to this, don't mean to bring static. All you Klingons in your grandma's house, grab your backstreet friend, they get loud, blowing doors off hinges, grab you with the pinches, and no, I didn't retire.
Welcome to the city of Marshall in the great state of Minnesota. This is my hometown, and I'm just going to show you around the city, kind of show you what people do around Marshall, show you places that I grew up, places that I worked, and places that I played at. Alright, so come on along.
Oh. Yeah.
Alright, welcome back. We are now in downtown Marshall. This is the main strip here. You can just pan out. This is kind of the railroad city. So when the railroad ran through Marshall, this downtown strip was built, and since the stores have changed out very often, coffee shops are very popular. We're right in front of the coffee house. Some bars, some drugstores, yeah. And that is downtown Marshall. Alright, this is the Marshall Aquatic Center. This is where I used to hang out a lot when I was a kid. There's not any lakes around Marshall, so we come here and go down the water slide and swim and have fun in the afternoon. So yeah. This is the Great American Pastime. This is the I'm watching games in the evening. And then you can see we're just at the pool. The pool's right behind us. So in the summertime, this place is pretty packed with people. This is the Schwann's Ice Cream Research and Development Plant. There's about 9 Schwann's buildings in Marshall. This one particularly, one second, I wanted to show because in high school, to make money, I could come out here and taste test pizza or taste test different flavors of ice cream and give them feedback, and then they would alter the ice cream to kind of appeal to a student's or a person like myself's taste buds. So very cool, great way to make money. And Schwann's employs, it's the largest employer in Marshall, so it's kind of like the paper factory or the oil refinery in your city, but this is the largest employer and brings in a lot of talent from all over the world to come work here for Schwann's. I apologize for the wind. We're on top of a hill in Marshall. I wanted to talk about the corn processing plant. Because Marshall's a big corn and bean producer, we have a corn processing plant where the corn gets turned into high fructose corn syrup or what have you, many different types of products, and then gets shipped usually mostly out to California, and then from California it's spread across the world. But most of the food that we have corn in it comes from somewhere in the heartland and is produced from these kind of processing plants. Hey, here I am in a cornfield, one of many cornfields around Marshall. As you can see, we're just right outside the city limits, and there's already quite a bit of corn. They always say right before the 4th of July, if the corn is knee-high, it'll be a good harvest. The corn's chest-high, so it should be a pretty good year. This is the high school in Marshall. Marshall High School was just built in 2005, so pretty new. They kind of built it way out here, literally on the prairie. We're surrounded by cornfields and bean fields, but it's kind of a central location because Marshall's a bit of a hub for other rural cities to come in. So students students can just drive in, use the highways, major highways, and get to the high school here. Welcome home. This is my home right here in Marshall. I grew up here. I've lived in this same house my entire life, which is a little rare, I guess. A lot of people kind of move around, find different houses, go bigger or smaller, but this was my house. We've done, we have a great yard, built a fence. This is a little playhouse, kind of where we can store garden supplies. And as you can see, my parents love to garden. And then back here is my dad painting my house. And this is my dog, Bailey. Say hi, Bailey. And in the winter in Minnesota, it snows a lot, so it's really fun to go in the hot tub and to stay warm. But yeah, this is my house. Hi, Bailey. Say goodbye. Say...
Got myself a mission, I'm going to find heaven. I made curly paper wings, I think they'll carry me well. I left you a love poem, the best I have written. My favorite words were the ones I couldn't spell. They say that I'm a lunatic, they say that I am full of it. I say that it's worth dreaming, just for the dream of it. It's all about passion, it's all about perception. Don't call me on my cell phone, cause there ain't no reception.